Yo! Hope everyone's having a great Saturday night slash Sunday morning. All right, so many of you have been following either seriously, I hope not, or perhaps ironically following the notorious YouTuber The Vinlander, previously known as the Transylvanian, the Pennsylvanian for some people. I'm guessing his real name is probably something dorky like Gerald or Elmer, like that kid on Fairly Odd Parents with the giant ass boil on his face. But anyway, so there's a little bit of carnage in the Temple of the Memed going on right now. So for those unaware, the Vinlander is they're like the YouTube channel for like NSBM fans who realized that Music of Destruction up in Canada is just a little too retarded. Like guys walking down a fucking freeway in the middle of summer. Somehow it's snowing. I don't buy it, you know. So a lot of people turned on that dork. Now the Vinlander, for all his faults, like compared to Music of Destruction, I guess he's better. You know, he would just sit in his mom's 2007 Honda Accord and talk about how he's a real man and how the current metal scene is gay, and he would talk about how all the racist black metal bands are actually better than Black Sabbath because the guys in Sabbath aren't racist or something like that. You know, needless to say, this guy caught a lot of flack, but he had some support too. You know, he had ridiculous clickbait titles about posers and whatnot. In fact, I even did a video a while back, like maybe like 2 years ago or something like that, like seemingly praising the guy while also really just making fun of the guy. Uh, which really, that whole video I did, much like a lot of my shit, went over everyone's heads. Not because it was like that complex or anything, but it just didn't land, you know? Like, I remember saying some shit about how the YouTuber formerly known as the Transylvanian, because he was the Transylvanian at the time, was basically like the Andy Kaufman or Tom Green of the YouTube metal community. And I somewhat speculated that the guy was pulling one over the entire like metal tube dumb fuck community, which really, you know, is more grace than most of his detractors gave the guy. But I mean, I truly found it kind of hilarious. You know, I guess unintentionally. Just I guess the juxtaposition of being kind of a pinch nose, rail thin, autistic nerd sitting in the car, your mom's car, talking about how Graveland is manlier than ACDC or something. I don't know. It just tickled my funny bone. But people in the comments of that video that I made were quick to point out that the guy was actually as humorless and self unaware as it initially seems. And my analysis was way off. And nothing really proved that, like, on a concrete level until recently. Okay, so a friend of the channel, supporter of ours, the Violent Viking, also known as OJ Simpson, I guess is his YouTube name, OJ Simpson. You know, Gonna Electric Shock, OJ, of the Downfall Network, who, you know, by the way, the Downfall Network, man, they provide great engagement bait content in a self aware way that kind of reminds me of my own channel or even, classic O&A or fucking even Red Bar. I don't know. It's just, there's something really funny about that channel, and they seem like cool guys. But anyway, the Violent Viking filled me in on the details. So apparently, Violent Viking was supposed to arm wrestle the Vinlander. And I guess, you know, on some level, the Vinlander must actually be part of the master race because his sense of preservation kicked in, and he knew that his puny Slavic arms, which honestly the guy almost looks like Stephen Hawking, you know, like in terms of his body type. I mean, he looks like he's been sitting in a chair for 65 years, you know, but he knew that his arms were no match for the Violent Viking. So, you know, the guy bailed. He wasn't going to humiliate himself like that on camera. Again, you know, and not even like 2 days after finding that shit out, the Vinlander changes his fucking name on YouTube to fucking One Shot Mobile. and now he's just a video game streamer. Which I mean, he already basically was like, but at least like he was talking about like Grand Blue's Key and shit while he played COD. Now he's just playing COD, just sitting there talking in his fucking normal nerd voice, and it's just fucking silly, you know. So I'll just say, man, if you fell for the Vinlander, you're a dope. You know, no offense. I mean, I know some of the people who were once fans of my channel watch the Vinlander, but dude, are you really all that starved for like supposedly anti woke metal YouTubers who call people gay and retarded? You know, I mean, there's better options. You know, Radio Free Innsmouth is out there. You know, I mean, that guy probably doesn't like the Jews or whatever, but he doesn't come off like a fucking nerdy, creepy dumbass. You know, like he sounds like a regular ass guy you'd meet at a show. Drosifer, that guy has a fucking wife and kids. I actually, I probably shouldn't even say this, but I'm pretty sure I found his Facebook, and he's a regular guy. Like I didn't interact with him. It's like when you see a celebrity in public and they're doing something like buying insurance or renewing their license or something. You don't fuck with them, you know. And yeah, you know, like what you think these people go out in public looking like that? You know, Drosfer, he's got a wife and kids. He's a guy you'd meet at a show and not get creeped out or annoyed. You know, even the fucking based hooligan dorks run a pretty good podcast. Even though, I mean, you know, those guys were like probably voted for Trump, probably sucking Trump's balls like not even 2 years ago. But I'm sure they got the idea with all you know, after watching Trump give Netanyahu a foot massage in the White House like 10 times. But so I just wanted to get your thoughts on all this. I mean, even if you think of yourself as based and red pilled or whatever, you don't have to watch every fucking channel where a metalhead who's like too young to have attended a show in the 1980s is sitting there calling people retarded. Except you should watch my channel, but I'm not claiming to be the Ubermensch or whatever. Like I'm not claiming to be um you know any of that shit, man. So you know, let us know in the comments what you think. I mean, this is a hilarious development in my little corner of the world, and I'd like to know what you guys have to say about it. So you know, and look, I mean, part of me feels bad for the Vinlander. Like, you don't. Okay, look, I've got like 400 videos on my channel. When this channel started off, I was literally making videos calling myself like I would start the video saying I'm Ragnavius Snorgaborgaskagen, and I was talking about urban legends of Georgia and like people seeing Bigfoot in Georgia, or like people seeing the Loch Ness monster in fucking Kentucky and shit. Like, you know, I'm not ashamed of it. You don't see me fucking deleting shit, hiding shit from people. You're never gonna see me fucking change my name to, you know, Black Ops 2 Sniper Shots or some shit. You know, make fun of me all you want. I'm not gonna agree to arm wrestle anybody. You know, because I just know I would win. But anyway, let us know in the comments what you think, and you know, have a good one, man.